Well, alright. I'm gonna get the Roblox up here. There we go. I haven't played Roblox in a minute. There we go. Got that set up, and then it's the wrong one. Game capture. Thank you. Should be doing this stuff before stream, but you know what? I don't remember to do so. Alright, so we're gonna be playing Rise of Nations today. I grew up playing this game. It's such a fun game. It's one of the reasons why I really love strategy related games, and also a lot of war history. I don't know what country we're going to play today. We're probably going to pick one of the lesser chosen, probably an African nation. Yeah, I'm probably going to choose an African nation because Africa is pretty decent in this game. If we want a real challenge, we can go to Europe. But I'm going to start with Africa today just because I know there's been a lot of updates to Rise of Nations. So I kind of had to learn all the new mechanics. Like, there's just been a new one just 7 days ago. Though it's not really... Yeah, but it's not really, nothing interesting. Flag dynamics, changes, there's internal markets, there are new ideologies, there's a bunch of stuff, so we're just gonna learn the new mechanics first before we get into more insane territory, I guess. So I'm just gonna play in the new game. We're gonna get into a new game and we're gonna play it. We're probably gonna not talk to many people because people in this game are mentally ill, to put it at the least. I remember the days when we would make fun of German invading Poland, or especially Middle East. Right now it's a little bit of a hot topic, so of course that's gonna be a meme in the game in itself. But it seems like I have a pretty good full server for about 40 people. So 40 people is pretty good. And the servers in Frankfurt, I guess. I'll have the chat open just because we do need to know what's kind of going on in the server, I guess. And we will probably have to make some alliances because you kind of just have to in this game. But, yeah, of course, all the countries have been chosen. I haven't really picked a country. We could do DRC, but DRC doesn't really have much. I did Nigeria, but also I'm on a new account, so I do have to start with a lower ranked nation. Is anyone in Nigeria right now? Alright, I think we're gonna take Cameroon, because then we can start with taking Nigeria and make our way down to the Congo, which I think might be a pretty good start, so we're gonna take... No, I want to go to Cameroon. Why is the sensitivity so damn high on this? There we go. It's a little lower than now. So we're gonna go ahead and do Cameroon. And our first thing we need to do is definitely make steel factories. Buildings already. Let's make a steel factory and let's make a motor factory. I don't like how they changed the UI. I like the older UI. Alright. Then, let's start with taking Equatorial Guinea, then at least we can get some more money that way. Where's Justify War? Gold Conquest already. Units, let's make some more infantry then. Technology. We got 3097. Should start with infantry improvements at least. Oh my god. They did a lot of changes. They did a lot of changes. I don't remember technology being like this. Okay. Gonna form here. Military. Let's get a good leader. Let's see. Bunker Blaster, Panzer, Defensive, Winter. I guess we'll take this one. We can get some good defensive with. Cameroonian army, okay. Assign group Cameroonian army, and we'll start training a bit here. Check the diplomacy, though. Okay, we should be good on there. Factory supply. We need titanium now. 2 titanium. What's our income? Our income's like 97, okay. And iron we should be good. Buy some more iron, I guess. Well, I don't know if we need iron, do we? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna... motherfucker, somebody... Did somebody join us, as Equatorial Guinea? No. Okay, I thought somebody did. I was gonna say. Oh, we're gonna start on the invasion here. I think somebody did, but they decided to leave. Yeah, I don't see anybody who's joined us Equatorial Guinea. Alright, they're entrenched, so... I know they have also improved the AI, so... I need to figure out how to counter these AI. Let's see, we need some... tungsten. Tungsten's gonna be a pain in the ass to hold. So you only need like, what, 2? For tungsten usually? Yeah, I need 2, okay. See, ideology. Can we change ideology? Not yet. Here, then we can get a couple tanks, I guess. What's our income currently? Yeah, we could get about 2 tanks, I guess. Assigned to ground Cameroonian army, alright. Brazil, sure. Go ally with Brazil. Could also make a... You know, maybe artillery will be useful. How much income? We don't have much income. We should also really focus on getting some, Alright. Yeah, so we'll make some artillery up here. Yeah, if you're Great Nigeria. Alright, we're not gonna survive too long because we definitely don't have the... Or let's see, maybe we can land alliance, but probably not. If not, then we're probably fucked. Because I think they do need Cameroon for the Sakoto, is it Satoko or Sakoto Caliphate? I forget. Alright. Steel. 78.9, hold space to learn more. First aid, interesting. Same as IFE. Considering it's Nigeria, probably want anti-tank and infantry improvement, and probably up that first aid. Probably be the most useful. Deficit, that's not nice. Without a deficit. Transport. Right. We're gonna change nation. I think we're gonna change nation. Oh, can do that by going to tab. We're gonna change nation. We're gonna go for the smaller nation first. I think we're gonna go for a smaller, because I really need to learn this new mechanic. So we're just gonna go to something more reasonable, I guess. Like what's a more reasonable nation for this game to start out with? Who's here? Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, or Kyrgyzstan. Alright, looks like Iran is on that, so not Uruguay. Maybe we could do it. We could do Iceland. We could do Iceland. Iceland shouldn't be a massive problem. Should be too difficult. So we're just gonna start focusing on, I guess, building infrastructure. So we're gonna start with electronics, since that's probably the cheapest one to make. Building electronics. And fertilizer will be the first two we're gonna do. And then I think we're gonna get the Neutrality Act. The policies. The Neutrality Act, justification, resistance. We're gonna take the Neutrality Act. Laws. What do we got for our ideology? State religion. State atheism. Party loyalty. Constitutional monarch. Let's see what these all do. Not very absolute law. Low, high, low. Protest regulations. Firearm regulation. State religion, state atheism, no more tax, less tax, industrial, resources balance, resources. I think for industrial we will go for but income tax drops pretty bad. We'll keep balanced. Resource subsidization. No. Research focus civilian. Encourage population growth. It's all, pretty bad. These are all pretty bad. I will take Monarch Powered, I guess. Monarch Powered might be do something. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Goal is 80% stability. That's pretty good. Let's see, what we need is phosphate. Argentina, Jordan, Israel, India. How much does India have? Not much. Peru. We'll take some from Peru. Then we'll take some from the RC. There we go. Then we need some gold and electronics. Which we could get, or we could even just invade. We could invade Greenland later on, but that's going to take a little bit because we do have the Neutrality Act, so we're going to sell a little bit of the phosphate to like, fuck you. Okay, how much can we sell? We'll sell 8 tiers. Terminal market. Then we need some gold too. Buy gold from Australia, and then we need some copper to make some electronics. So I'll buy from Greenland. Alright. Too expensive. Need to figure out this deficit real quick. Up, deficit gone away, so. Leaders, policy is what we got for 0.5 liberation, agriculture. 25 units of fertilizer, we don't have that. Improve infrastructure, 10%. 75. Welfare. Favor the elite, grants. Sinaloa. Ground Labs, Military Service Act, Computer Advancement. I think I'll take, we're going to take Improve Infrastructure for the tax benefit, but then we really need to do political improvement so we can get a little bit more political gain, I guess. Research. So what they have in economy? Economy, we'll do economy, then we can start with some industrial automation. And we're gonna hit up on here, going up here. Alright, so. Yeah, this one I'm pretty much just relearning the game. There's just so many changes to the game. Alright, so that's been finished. Mass surveillance. Arrest, digital citizen tools. Refined resource management. Alright, strengthen national identity, anti-corruption, military scholarship, urban defense infrastructure. We'll keep doing political improvements for now. And political science, I think. We're gonna go back down to economy. We're gonna start on special firefighting equipment, advanced medical treatments. Yeah, we'll focus on these two for Iceland because Iceland is pretty. We're not really gonna do much warding for now because I just really need to get a grip on how the new mechanics work. Probably the next time I do Rise of Nations, we'll try more warding, but right now I just want to learn the mechanics again. See what's going on the world stage. Germany collapsed, I think. No, they just changed the tile color. Alright. Liechtenstein is taking over Switzerland. They have already taken Austria. What the hell took all the gold? They might are the copper. I need copper. Come on. Grab it from Oman then. Well, we're gonna go ahead and start on the next infrastructure, which will be steel. And then we're gonna go with motor, and then we're gonna go with civilian factory, because civilian resources will be very useful. Yeah, let's go down to research. Can we make it go faster? Yeah, artificial intelligence is what we'll want to do. Trades, upkeep. Oh shit, we're political. Plus 7%. Maybe that saves us. It saved us. Okay, we need to upgrade another political science. Because that text boost, our tax boost is really helping us. United States has collapsed, it seems. What are they at war with? What are they at war? They were with Mexico, so. Constitutional monarchy ideologies. Let's see what ideologies are there. Which one? Iron? Okay, we'll get iron. Freedom burns a final solution. Dreams fade away and all hope turns to dust. Boom, 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 boom. Country in depression, a nation in despair. One man finding reasons everywhere. There was growing hate and anger. The fierce orders were precise. Who would be blamed and pay the price? It's a good song. I'm gonna turn this one up. I like this song. It's a good song. Ba, bo, ba, bo, ba, bo, ba, bo, ba. Wicked propaganda, turning neighbors into foes. Soldiers of the Third Reich searching homes. And their former friends are watching as they're rounded up one by one. Down nach 38, where liberty died and truth was denied. Sent away on trains, sent on a one-way trip to hell. Enter the gates, Auschwitz awaits. Let's see, I need some copper. Dreams fade away and all hope turns to dust. Titanium too. What else I need? That's all I'll need. I need some more economy improvements. got electronic payments. Constitutional monarchy. Back down again. Alright. Fertilizer. I need, what's our phosphate? Okay, we're low on phosphate. That's the problem. Yeah, we'll buy it from Israel then. Though who knows how long that's gonna last with, Gulf Union, I guess. Not long. Looks like Israel is being invaded, so probably want to cancel and get a different buyer or seller. Buy from Senegal. Yeah, we'll get it from Senegal. Ever since the Stalinach 38. We're gonna update our efficiency too, because it's taking a while. 5. We could probably cut military spending a little bit. We're gonna cut military spending a little bit. What's our stability? 80%. Economic laws. We could probably spare 10%. We're a monarchy after all, so we need to tax our subjects pretty good. Also, let's see, how much would it cost to improve infrastructure? 16 million. Okay, we'll deal with that. Infrastructure. To develop cities, 30 million. Okay, we'll do that. Develop cities and improve infrastructure. Be pretty good. So we do have a tax sharing. They're tax charting with every fucking country under the sun. Wait, what? Wait, roll back, what was his? Yeah. Mustache man without the mustache. Alright, looks like we're on the Axis side today. Let's see, is there a... I could already start researching into nuclear studies, but I don't think that's the wisest use of our income, so... I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go back to economy. Industrial automation, we'll do that, and economic improvements. Let's see which song this is. Screaming Eagles. You know, I'm gonna keep a, no, I'm gonna do something real quick so we can know what song's playing right now. Display cap. No, not display, I want... Where's the window capture? Window capture right here. Spotify. We're just gonna up. There, now you can know what song's playing at all times. I'm gonna put this, where do I want to put this? We can put it right about here. There, I'm gonna put it on YouTube too. Capture 6. Down to here. here. Put up that a little more. And I'm gonna put this up here as well, because you don't really... Experience doesn't matter to see. There we go. Now you can see what song's playing. Go back to little blocks now. Now we're gonna skip that. Can we do? How much will the next infrastructure cost? 25 million. How about next develop? We'll probably just worry about development. We'll do infrastructure later since it's a little bit expensive. And of course, phosphate. Pain in the ass to keep up with. We only need half a unit though, so it's not too bad. How much is the next infrastructure gonna cost us? 25, develop city, 6 million. We'll do develop city then again. Plus we do want more tax. More tax is more money, and more money is good. Robotic, financial, spending costs. Spending not too worried about. Advanced medical not too worried about. Proof refinement. What cost? We should make the next factory, I guess. We have motor to be done next. Motor is 22 million. Okay, well, put in motor. Here, who can we sell electronics to? Probably not too much. Sell to where we can. Alright, Indonesia. Egypt. Maybe we could do probably 2 with Egypt. Push it, yeah. And not much being sold, but it's more money than we didn't have already, so that's fine. Boom, da, boom. Building development's done. Robotic miners. Let's do a little bit of infantry because you should probably at least have some military in the event somebody does try and invade us, aka the UK, or the people who most likely will invade us is either Canada, United Kingdom, Benelux, Norway, or Sweden. But Norway is AI, right? Nope, Norway is here, so these are probably the more concerning nations we would probably have to worry about. Liechtenstein. Do I want to get involved? Already at war. AI. I'm gonna reject. I don't really want to get involved with mainland Europe. First aid. Upkeep. Upkeep. Updation. Body armor. We'll just start with upgrading infantry improvements. Yeah, W starting. Yeah, I'm not really gonna get in, since you're watching, I'm not gonna get involved with mainland Europe politics, just because it's always a mess in Rise of Nations, at least until the later stages. I'm gonna worry more. I'm just right now trying to really figure out how to play this game because it's been a while. So I'm just trying to figure out the technologies and all that. Figure out the strategies. To tungsten. Let's see. Let's see. Tungsten. Of course, there's never any tungsten available. Norway. See what Norway's politics looks like. Tech sharding allies. You know, I'll probably ally, but my biggest concern is probably Russia. Let's see. Not sure though. Because usually Benelux and Russian players are pretty mentally insane, to put it lightly. So I don't know if I want to get too much involved with mainland Europe. With Norway, kinda, because it's kind of like a buffer to Sweden if they're allied. But if Russia invades, then that's a big issue. Let's see. Iceland. Oh yeah, I need a motor. Tungsten, I'll take 2 tungsten. Let's see if Russia will let me buy tungsten off them. It'd be nice if they would, but they probably won't. Oh, they actually did. Nice. Million. Literally, let's make a civilian factory now. Make a couple actually, but I don't have enough money to do that. It's 1% plus research. Industrial automation. What am I deficiting on? Phosphate again. Buy it from South Africa. Probably should have invaded one country. Canada already took Greenland. Damn. Speaking of Greenland, oh no, I'm getting it from Oman, that's why. Buildings, let's see, develop 58 million. Political, encourage meritocracy, refine political theory, mass surveillance, strengthen national identity. I don't know. Manchuria. And I'm collapsing, yeah. Oh, being invaded by India, that's why. You know what's... Infantry improvements, political. Zero research. Upgrade these 30 as well. Sweden left. Nordland. Okay, so Sweden left. He scorched his land, of course, because of course. Sure, Norway is happy about that. Oh yeah, because Sweden had those, that's why. Those 30 released. It's confused for a minute. Then Iran has... Looks like Iran has pretty much most of Central Asia. Except of Pakistan. Or now they have Pakistan. So USSR won't be formed, or the Russian Empire, it looks like. What could I form? Just two, like just Kalmar Union and unite the North Sea. Alright. $0.27 million. The chronic welfare. I'm gonna wait for all these to be finished. Though I should probably make a little bit more defense, I guess, because I'm not really having much on here. Then spawn all those in, grab some military. Well, 30 groups, alright. Leaders. Unyield. Aggressive. Winter. Unyielding. What does aggressive give me? We have aggressive, but we're not really an aggressive nation. We're definitely more just chilling, so probably want something like unyielding, I'd imagine. Thank you, Liechtenstein. Check up here. 6, 9, 4. We'll take We'll take Hen. We're gonna assign the Icelandic army. Probably mountainous specialist, I'd imagine, would probably be the best. I really should wait for this to be done before I start improving more of the infantry stuff. Assign unit, Icelandic, nope. Need to assign group to Artemy. We're gonna start training, and we're gonna do mountains specifically, I think. Probably gonna hit deficit, but need to do that. It's done. What are you cooking on? So? Yeah, China's a little cooked right now. Well, at 30, elite third. Alright, he's getting experience, that's good. What's Taiwan doing? Alright. 41 million. Alright, we're gonna make another 2 civilian factories. At least 2 more, I guess. Because that's not more income. Oh, so when you research, it uses up political, or it uses up. Okay, I didn't know that. Good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know. Variant 2, Variant 3. Socialist. What's the difference between these two? Is it just the blue that's the difference? I think we're gonna use this as a variant. Since we're a monarch, constitutional monarchy, we're gonna use this flag. Leaders. You should probably get some leaders. At a government, that'd be pretty good. So you can just select any, but it's just gonna take research points, right? Ding. I need more phosphate again. Phosphate. I think in the Confederacy, I guess. Do nothing there. 97, nice, nice work, 97. Wait for those to be done. Unstable. About fine. Could take Jamaica, probably. They'll probably aim for the Caribbeans for some expansion, but you do need to get rid of the neutrality law, or neutrality policy. It's gonna eliminate 25% income, but I think it's fine to get rid of it now. As we're starting to have more income from factories, so while we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines, Frida Victoria. Should we take Jamaica? Let's hit Cuba. Let's hit Cuba. Let's hit Cuba. Mainly jungle though, so probably want to get a trading it for jungle. First, I'm gonna get a little bit more, at least 2 more units, I guess. Get to 100,000, then we'll train them to be jungle, which will probably take a minute, but probably be better. Primo Victoria, Renegade of June, 1944, day upon us. Phosphorus. Or phosphate. We need some phosphate. Just about half a unit. Get from Sweden then. I'll literally start training for jungle. For the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven, for the Nazi lines. Oh boy, the chat's getting... Yeah, it's typical for Rise of Nation. Typical for Rise of Nation. Halfway done, then we can go take Cuba. Plus 200. About plus 6 million population, okay. June 1944, down. June 1944, Allies are turning the war. Normandy, state of anarchy, overlord. What? We're gonna go ahead and advance small arms too. The fuck's going on in chat? Oh boy. We're gonna declare the war on Cuba. We're gonna get rid of it. Specialty. We're not gonna cut through Canadian land. We're gonna go down here. Past Bermuda. We're gonna land on the eastern shore, just down here. We're gonna go and hit Hogan. I guess that's how it's pronounced. Done, 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 done. I Emperor. I Emperor. I forget who this one's about. It's Napoleon, right? This one's Napoleon, I think. Yeah, this one's Napoleon, I'm pretty sure. Policies, let's go leaders. Get General of the Army and the Industry Minister. Right. I don't know how long I'm gonna play Rise of Nations till, I guess, just till I get bored, I guess. Or till my Fermate K is coming in, because I am right now in the middle of making some wine, so... Just waiting for the fucking Fermate K to get in, so I can start... So I can get the yeast some nutrients, then... See how things go with this batch, because it's a little experimental, this one. Remy is live too. Remy is live too. I might put Remy in the background because I want to watch Remy. I think of war history. This is war history. Well, taking forever to get to fucking Cuba. Go with another armors improvement. $16 just for fucking one. Yes. Investments. Earth Kings. Okay. Economics. Can we do a little bit more on research spending? Yeah, I could max out research spending then. Move that up to 600. $39 million will reject. Maybe increase research output too. See if we can do that just till we're done. We're gonna split up and just... capture Cuba. Crossing the Rubicon is a really good song. I really like this one. You're dropping. Mechanized infantry. Gonna heal up real quick before we continue with the raid. The server kind of died a bit, but that's kind of normal for Rise of Nations, I guess. It dies pretty fast. I'm gonna make some more infantry, I guess. Let's make another infantry round. We're gonna move them over to... We're gonna move all of them over here to Cuba then. Gonna go to Sigo de Avila. Probably need artillery, which will be hard to do. Alright. Can't force surrender to get. Maybe after we take capital, after we take Havana. Here. First stage right now. Leaders. That's what we have for leaders. Ideologies. Laws. What do we got here for laws? Word ones, no. Probably finally these fucking troops get here. Alright. 24 surrender. Already supplies. I need more fucking phosphate. Of course. Oh, it's fucking phosphate. Okay, number one. There we go. I will capture Cuba. Take tourists of Cuba. Alright, I'll take that, and that. There we go. Well, it took Cuba. It's pretty good. Might take the rest of the major Caribbean islands, like Jamaica, Hispania, and Puerto Rico. Really should put more investment into infantry. Up here, I'm gonna develop city and do an infrastructure. Infantry improvements. Yeah, I'll do infantry improvements too. Sokoto Caliphate this year. That's something, I guess. I don't know if we need to be worried about Sokoto Caliphate. I think he wants would probably want mainland USA, but I don't know. Gonna justify on you. What do I get from here? 137,000. Okay. Public Service Act. Power generation. I don't have oil. I don't think I have oil, do I? Not much. No 30. Do we have enough for that? No, we don't. Okay. Good more phosphate, I guess. Justify on Haiti and Dominican Republic by verbal conquests. Okay. Oh wait, we're not fascist, so we only have two. Okay. Oh, we can max out small arms and we can start the FIVs, I guess. Yeah, adaptation. At least to level 2, I guess, would help with the attrition loss. Was that the first time I heard Sabaton swear? I don't remember Sabaton swearing. Interesting. Take Jamaica. I'm gonna wait till we get the adaptation up. Bought the armor. Should probably change ideology to at least nationalist. I think nationalist would be pretty good to have. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for nationalism, so probably should save my political power for a while. Other small arms. Start with the IFV, I guess. So I'll have these going for a while. Also, a second adaptation. We want these going for a while. So we're gonna start on taking Jamaica, I guess. We're only gonna use half. I think we only need about half, so let's combine these real quick. Let's see, split. Let's take the jungle over here. We will train you on jungle in the meantime. How much we got? 80,000, okay. Mechanized infantry. Oh, we got exoskeleton, so that's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna start an exoskeleton next. We're gonna get exoskeleton up. The infantry attack will be pretty good to have. Yeah, we're gonna handle this side first. We're gonna go down to here and take out the main troop. Gonna have you come down here too. Or do you mean I not even need to? We'll just start auto capture Jamaica. You come down here then. Technology. Max that out. IFV is next. Alright. Our stability is plummeting though, that's a problem. We need to... What's our consumer right now? 160.30, okay. After this, we're gonna try and prioritizing stabilization before we take Haiti. Leader, upgrade. 14 or aggressive. We'll take aggressive on this one. Alright, let's worry about stabilization right now. On political... We're gonna start going more on to here and here. I think these two will be the main focuses on for the economy. 29 mil. Building. 44 million and 60 million. So about 100 million. Okay, we can do 100 million there. Building up here, we're gonna 14 million, and then up here we'll do so about another 70 million or so. Okay, or 50 million, I should say. Yeah, we can do that. It'll be good for the economy. Economy and stabilization. I probably will play another hour of this and probably end stream. Ah. That's not there, so I can't do that. Economy, political, national identity spreading. I don't know. Probably would be good for stabilization, but I don't know. I was already spending on here 130. What should we got? Some government spending would be useful. Do about half, 137,000. Because government spending will be very useful, so. Policies, military service. Fortification. We're gonna still go for nationalist ideology. Oh, Crescent Day. Yeah, I remember when this song released a few years ago. Such a good song. Then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Sang we from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we are brothers, tonight we're all friends. Moment of peace that never ends. Today we are brothers, to drink and unite. Christmas has da 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 da. As from the trenches we sing a holy night. Translate protest among snowflakes. Oh, there's war. I guess Europe's at war now. Oh, just with that country, okay. Soldiers carry the world on our shoulders. Read the friends. Develop. Oh, develop again. We'll do that. Our cannons from the trenches, we sing a holy night. On snowflakes, persons in the trenches, persons on the front far from home. Is that Japan? Rate. Rankings. Pretty far back. Modifier, not much. Faction, not much. National flag. I don't know. Do I want to go Absolute Monarch route? West African Federation. Do I want to go Absolute Monarch? Let me see. Policies. Now we want laws. See, what do we get from that? We get plus 10 stability, pretty bad ideological power decrease, more manpower, less upkeep, more political power to gain, tax income. It could go absolute monarchy. It could. Whew. It's taking so long just to develop. $8 million. 54 million already. Yeah, I'm getting some pretty good taxes from Iceland, mainland. What are we getting from here? Half a mil? Okay. Develop would be 91 million. We don't have that, and we don't have 94 million either, so we're gonna skip that. Oh, I think we could do absolute monarchy on top of nationalism. Could be pretty good. It's only 250, so only probably be about 500 in total to do both nationalists and monarchy. So probably do want to increase political science. Get a little bit more political gain, I guess. Brazil is gone, so Norway is here, but Brazil is gone. War with Benelux. Surveillance, something like that. Ah, heard something. Infantry, let's see. Anything here? Let's just say it's a good fucking done. fucking ever. Researcher. Too expensive. Buildings, will develop and rebuild infrastructure on Jamaica. Research. Reject. Alright, so let's see. Let's compare nationalism and absolute monarchy real quick. Ideologies, nationalism. I think we take nationalism just for the military upkeep, because our military upkeep is almost 1 million already, which is pretty low for this game, but for the economy that's pretty high. The only other one is absolute monarchy, which does give an upkeep decrease to bonus, so plus tax, and we'll take absolute monarchy, I think, and then we will go for nationalism, because we can get nationalists pretty fast now. Got some higher taxes too, and our military spending has been cut pretty good. We're gonna maximize exoskeletons first before we continue with small arms, I think, unless it requires small arms level 10. Alright, we're gonna do we're gonna max out exoskeletons first, because that's gonna be a very big advantage for invasions. Then we'll do body armor next. Body armor, and we're gonna do these 30. It's 19. 17. 18. 21. Research. Oh, we can actually maximize anti-tank first, and we'll do body armor and then small arms, I think. So we need a way to also just boost up our research. Research... Maximize that, I think. What if we maximize both of these? What's gonna happen to our economy? Okay, we can maximize both of those, and we're pretty good. We need more output, though. We need more output, which I don't know. I guess the only way we get more output is by advancing advanced supercomputers, I guess. Yeah, I'll probably do advanced at least to level 5, I'd say. At least level 5. Leaders. Chief Ambassador. Chief of Staff. Shorty Minister. Cost is 42, but 10%. I'll take Industry Minister too. Spam destroyers. I mean, if it's all it is destroyers, that's very easy to take out with fucking battleships. It's pretty easy to actually get rid of. This guy's a little bit over his head, but not that I have to worry about him because I'm on the other side of the world. Tungsten, or I will do that. I don't like that lead in the background, whatever the fuck that was. In the wall. No, not the fall. Are coalitions still used in this game? I wonder. Yeah, factions are still in the game, though I don't know if people use them still. And combat explode. Fast as lightning. Go ahead and do advanced supercomputers. Feel by the fear in the enemy's eyes, it's a shock of infiltration, a violent escalation. How many levels are there to this? Just a one. I don't mind a plus 25% cost. Yo, thanks, Lich. Oh, what's her name? Alright. Oh, we got a nice grant from Liechtenstein, so 200 million. Let's see. We will definitely select all and develop with it, or an infrastructure. We'll develop with it. Development is very good. Their stability. 80%. I think we can go for the next one at Haiti. Gee, that. He'll go ahead and land and go knaves. You try new tactics of war. Squadron in combat explode. Fast as lightning. Glimpse of the future of Britborn. Fucking bots. Alright, can we get on the fucking land, please? Thank you. Get on the fucking land, jeez. Get on the fucking land. Alright. A million. How about not going on fucking, okay. Do not allow. $21, we got 22. We'll go body armor. Big defense is pretty important right now. Already allowing nation. The battleship approaching. Approaching. Let's see. Havana Beach. Yeah, I'll get the anti-tank. I hope we can actually switch ideologies to nationalism now. There we go. Gotta go with small arms next. We're gonna focus on small arms, I think. Like the city's Nordic coast. And more titanium. Resources, actinium. Takes some from Hainan, I think. I'm not becoming a puppet towards you. Florida. It's a more military. Have Alaska, Africa. And then what's in Africa? Does Africa have anything? I don't think. Or Alaska, not Africa. Africa has a lot, but Alaska. I was in Africa, or Alaska. Keep saying Africa, but it's Alaska. Yeah, we're not gonna take Caribbean. We're gonna take the Bahamas. Turks and Caicos as well. I think we're gonna take Turks and Caicos as well. Caicos. Turks and Caicos. British colonies, I guess, but. Gonna need another research advancement. Training for jungle, I guess, and we'll clear. Okay, I didn't even justify on DRC yet. Or not DRC, but DC. Or DR would be DR here. Deficit, okay. It's taking a lot. We're gonna cut off some research because that's taking a lot of money. Their sign group to Artemy. Start training you. We're gonna move you over to here. Or I guess this one can take the Bahamas. Go over here and up to here. They'll split 2 times and then we will declare it on Bahamas and we all take Bahamas. I'll capture Bahamas. I think a lot of other people are starting to country hop, so, or server hop, so. Might wrap up stream soon. Versailles. 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 Turks and Caicos. Weird. Oh, nice. I guess we own the city in India, I guess, but we're surrounded by we own like one city in India now. Alright. Not that I'm gonna do anything with it, but that's nice. Caicos is gone, so I'm already silent, but I just don't really have things to talk about. I want things to talk about, but I don't. I have things to talk about, so I don't know. This is just a vibe stream. Listen to some Sabaton while we just play Rise of Nations. Can't be any worse than that, right? The Hamas are done, so. Uh, 5.6 million Pune. I'll develop an infrastructure to this city. Get some good money out of it. It'll be really funny if the next song is Rise of Evil. Like, I know the next song is Rise of Evil. Probably won't. Nope, not. Damn it. Would have been really funny if it was. I pull it back up so we can. There you go. Let's go for Mexico. We could go for Mexico. Definitely need more infantry, though. And I'm gonna have to be some irritated. Sinaloa. I actually just watched a little bit of a documentary about the Sinaloa. How the fuck is it pronounced? Of the Sinaloa cartel. It's a very interesting documentary. Well, it's not really a documentary, but just kind of going into the drug making process. They don't even allow. The funniest thing is that they do not allow the sale of their own drugs in the state of Sinaloa. Sinaloa. Is that how it's pronounced? Sinaloa, yeah. They don't allow the sale of their own drugs in Sinaloa because they know how dangerous it is. But then they'll prey off Americans, so it's interesting. I need more income. Research economy. We'll go for the economy. Thanks, Lick. Damn it. Okay, we're not taking Mexico. Problem is I don't have the manpower to fight West Africa for it, so I'm just gonna leave it. Research, we have 24. Court have adaptation too. Probably should break ties with Brazil. Could take Colombia. Yeah, we could go ahead and go for Colombia. We just need to train for mountainous region. And we will also go ahead and start with DRC. We'll also go ahead for Puerto Rico. We'll go for North South Africa from probably Colombia down to French Guiana. Some critic kids too. We're gonna go ahead and auto-capture Dominican Republic. We're gonna split this into a couple and then we're gonna auto-capture Dominican Republic. Minus 7 million, that's nice. It's really nice. Figured it out. Probably government spending. It's military preparedness for sure, that's kind of fucking us over. I really don't want to go down on that. Where is the deficit coming from? Okay, it's gone down, but... yeah, we're gonna focus on economy for now before we continue with upgrading. That's Tunisia, Norway. Why does Norway have Tunisia? What did they need Tunisia for? Factions, leaders, policies. Finance minister, we could do that. That'd be helpful, my finance minister. Then, let's see, what do we have for policies? That could be Prosperity Act. Do that. Encourage development, that's minus tax we don't want. How much fertilizer are we making? Probably not enough. Yeah, not nearly enough. How much oil are we producing? Not enough. Transport. How much motor? Probably not enough again, right? Yeah, almost enough for motor, but... How long could we keep that going for with the fertilizer? For a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it, so we'll just leave it. We'll declare war on Colombia, and we'll go ahead and start on that. Here we have 600 million too, so once that goes down, we're probably gonna develop. Oh, alright, we'll do that. The deficit isn't too bad, so. Economy, electronic payments for sure. That song is on right now. Beast. Twisted Sister. Gonna go ahead and split it maybe 30 or 4 times. 1, 2, 30 and 4. We're not gonna auto capture it all. There we go. Classical, clerical, we don't need classical. We'll go on to corporatist, I think. Corporatist will be pretty useful. Gives us more money. Working hours is a standard. Boost. What do I need that? Yeah, it's got a good stock market. Conscription, we'll leave it as it is. Going faster. 6 million. How much research should we spend? We could do 2.5 million on it. Op does that will help him out. 100,000. There you go. Schizophrenia. Like, bro. Jesus Christ, why the fuck does Colombia have like a million? How the fuck is there like 8 million or 800,000? What the fuck? 1.1 million? Okay. We're gonna deploy y'all down to here, but we're gonna first train you to be mountainous. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to keep that going up. Gonna go down here to now. I have to figure out how to do that. Probably get some, I'm gonna get some, artillery. I think artillery will be useful for this, so. Get a couple artillery, because I think that will be the best way to get rid of this problem right here of like 800,000 troops. We have another 200,000 here, but we can probably take that on with these. Ally real quick, please. I don't know what Liechtenstein is doing. Oh, he's probably gonna invade fucking Canada. Support. Yeah, I already could do that. Close this galley out, really. $100 million deficit is crazy. How the fuck you get into 100 million deficit? Brazil. Lancel here. Yemen is split up into 3 pieces. Well, good luck with invading Brazil, brother. Go down here. We're not gonna have these ones already formed real quick. High caliber cannon will be pretty good. Gallipoli. Gallipoli. Dos. I'm gonna motorize the division. If I haven't, let me see. If I, okay, I have. We're doing pretty good now. I mean, considering starting from Iceland, doing pretty good now. Pretty more stable. We're gonna update the electronic payments again. And we're gonna get digital currency. Gallipoli. Well, they're starting to give damage over to Colombia, so it's made up over here in Cali, I guess. I was wondering how he has over 100 million in debt, because he only has 42,000 population. That's or 42 million. He has a smaller population than me, but somehow 100 million debt. Let's see. Should be good with full research spending now. I should also make more civilian factories, I think. Good for the economy. Building, let's see. Oh yeah, I can make quite a few right here. Be pretty good for the economy. Gallipoli. Reunion has collapsed. That is an island nation down here. Right here's Reunion. Saint Denis. I probably should. I kind of want to do a GeoGuessr stream. Maybe we do GeoGuessr tomorrow. That'd be kind of fun. Ethnoguessr. Let's also do an Ethnoguessr stream, because why not? Select infantry, and we're gonna go ahead and take Mandil. Bogota. We're gonna go take Bogota now, I guess. Bogota. However it's pronounced. Yeah. Wyoming, Montana. What's the dumbest state in America? Probably Maryland. Maryland's probably one of the dumbest, easily. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da, ba-da. Oh, Benelux is down there, that's nice. Running the forward run. Production 1941. A million strong. Ready for the Reich. Take that on, and I'm gonna take y'all, and y'all are gonna go take them on. And Stalin's orders. And the mother run. Cali, yeah, you know what, California is a very good one. Yeah, this game is very difficult to learn, and they just added a bunch of new updates within like the last year that made it a lot harder. Definitely a lot harder. But yeah, I agree. California is one of the dumbest states. California and Maryland are both pretty bad. Though Virginia is also pretty stupid for just electing a CIA agent to be governor. So. Oh, because I'm a Virginian and I absolutely hate Maryland. So it's a rivalry. And plus, Maryland is very liberal, let's just say that. Maryland is one of the major reasons why Virginia switches to blue every now and then. AKA Northern Virginia, which is basically just Maryland, so. I say we just give up Northern Virginia to Maryland and just vibe with the rest. But yeah, I'm not a very big fan of, yeah, let's sacrifice Northern Virginia to Maryland and just... I think they'd like it up there much more. Can I force surrender Colombia? Yeah, I can. I might take Venezuela too. I think Venezuela would be good to take, and then probably just vibe with that for now. What's our income? 4 million. Don't really have much infantry, but at the same time, it's kind of expensive to upkeep. Oh no, I do not travel a lot. I work 40 hours, so I don't really get much vacation time, so I don't get to travel. Though I really do want to travel to Japan someday. I really do want to go to Japan because there's some places there I do definitely want to go to, so. Just expensive. It's expensive to go over there, so. Updating infantry. Probably should start with the IFE. I'll go with that for now. I mean, yeah, capitalism, but yeah. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I'm just vibing on Rise of Nations and... Oh, what Benelux is doing. Oh, he's trying to take Taiwan now. Let's see how this Taiwan campaign goes. Yeah, I get that. There's a living. Sometimes that's the best you can do, but... 1 point. How much would it cost to develop a lot? I could definitely develop Colombia in a little bit. Starting to grow up on the ranking, so... Go ahead, take another IFB. I don't really have a Navy though. I probably should, but I don't know if I really need one. Plus, navies are high maintenance. This is South America. Over here is Africa. This is Africa. You're South America. Yeah, this is South America, Colombia. Got Colombia and Ecuador. I'm gonna get Venezuela next too. Finally, can fucking invade Venezuela. Infantry. Take Venezuela. Oh yeah, I think I have also Peter 30 go to still take their reward on them. Liechtenstein's house has like 4 million troops. His population is rising now, but that's because of... Hey, tomorrow I'm gonna be playing some GeoGuessrs, so... if you want to improve on your geography, then come to tomorrow's stream. Probably gonna be sometime around 6, 7-ish tomorrow. Because I don't get off work till 4:30. I'm alright at GeoGuessr. I have a decent accuracy, but I'm no Rainbolt. I'm definitely no Rainbolt at it. Oh my god, this fucking AI. Okay. We're just gonna have to... Just gotta spam some infantry. I'm pretty good at geography, and that's mainly just because of this game. I played it so long that I kind of just know all the nations, because you kind of have to in this game. Gonna merge that. Yeah, I've spawned in a little bit too many infantry. What the fuck is this song? This is definitely one of Sabaton's not best. I'm gonna switch that song. That chorus sucks. How much? Yeah, we got like 1.4 million troops. It's not too bad. But it is expensive to keep up with. Though it's not too expensive, we just have to reduce our spending on research. So we're gonna go down back to here. Yeah, that's not a big issue. Then we have 1.9 million. I forgot Iceland exists. Though, good point. I probably should put my troops up here. I might actually go to fascism just so I can get a good cut on... Yeah, I think I go to fascism because it's going to definitely help with the military upkeep. Though I'm going to take a tax hit. It's not going to be too bad, only 10%, so... Probably going to lose 2 million on taxes, but... The military upkeep is insane, so I think fascism will be pretty good. Yeah, you have to communicate with others. I mean, in this game, fascism is actually one of the best ideologies, funny enough, so... Communism is alright. The issue with communism in this game is that you get corruption gain, which can be a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. That's why I prefer to go down fascism, plus it gives a good, again, it's pretty good for military upkeep to reduce that, especially if you up in the ideology power, it's pretty good. Which I might just do that, might go up with the ideology power a little bit, maybe by 2, just to get a little bit more military upkeep taken off. That's gonna be good, especially because I do need some, I probably should get some, submarines. I'll build a couple submarines. Yeah, that's history, not the game though, that's history. History, I mean, even in history, fascism as an ideology is very powerful. I mean, proven by Japan and Germany, they were very powerful nations despite them being evil. They're very strong. The problem with them was terrible judgment and terrible leadership, but with the right leadership, fascism is actually a very powerful ideology even in real life. Not that it's good, but it is very powerful objectively. It is a very strong ideology. The problem with Hitler, the reason why he lost was because he was impatient with... One of the major reasons was that he was very impatient with Russia. If he had waited with Russia a little bit, or didn't even try with Russia for a while, he could have won World War II. But because all he had to do really was capture Moscow and he would have had World War II in the bag. But the issue, he was very impatient and he really started to rush Russia during winter, which is a very bad idea. So he could have won with a little more patience, but he was also very... I think he was amped up on meth too, from what I've heard, so... I probably should get some artillery here too, because artillery is good against ships. Then increase their range. There we go. Then that should be fine. We don't really need to worry about mechanized infantry. Maybe first aid a little bit. And of course we definitely should do our real-time shell tracking, but yeah. But yeah, fascism is a very strong ideology when used correctly. I mean, look at Julius Caesar or Genghis Khan. They were technically the Mongolian Empire and Roman Empire were both forms of fascism. And they were very, very dominable, very strong empires. I mean, the entire concept of fascism, I'm pretty sure, originated from Benito Mussolini. And I'm pretty sure he used the Roman Empire as a very good foundation for it, so... And you saw how strong the Roman Empire and Mongolian Empire both were, so they were very powerful nations. Kinda. It was heavily authoritarian and very militaristic. It's not fascism in the sense of Nazi Germany or Japanese Empire, but both empires were definitely had their foundations based off the Roman Empire. They definitely had their foundations based off Rome. But they were technically a form of fascism when really historically looking at it. But not fascist, if that makes sense. See, can I train these up? Because I like to train them up. Infantry, I'm gonna train to be mountainous here and train that up. Support. Gonna start doing these more. But I guess it really just depends how you look at it. But I think they were definitely having fascist roots in there. Yeah, no worries. I get bad internet connection is a little bit annoying. I get that. Leader promotion. Oh, we should look at that. We don't really have panzers, but do I really need panzer? I don't think so. Organizer, support leader. I will go with support leader, since we have artillery. Yeah. I already remember... I used to live out in Arizona, and I think we were on Spectrum too. Not a very good company for internet. How much are you taking up? 20, 30? Nice, nice. Yeah, it's not a good provider at all. I would look into T-Mobile. I know T-Mobile is pretty good, so I would definitely look into T-Mobile. Word exhaustion, not too bad. Oh yeah, I'm still at war with Venezuela. Let's also take Puerto Rico. Deficit, yeah. Military upkeep is a little bit insane. Tiger among Dragons. Economy. Oh, down here and down here. How many more, I guess, how many more, factories could I make? Civilian factories? Could do 2 more, looks like. Yeah, then we'll make them in, Tampa and Miami. A little bit down on gold. Right to gold. Still have this fucking build our city in India for whatever reason. Liechtenstein gave it to me, so still have it over there. I just forget about it. Yeah, just a random Indian city over here in India. Pune. I should probably... yeah, Puerto Rico now, so we can take that. Yeah, it's still good to have. Let's see, select all. 1 billion. 5 billion. Do a little bit of development. $1.7 million. Getting some good experience, so about 10,000 from this game. I probably will leave either I get killed or everybody else left first, because that's how I end when I know to end. That or my Fermate K gaming, because I am right now making some pear wine right now, so let me see if it's in right now. Should check if it came in yet. Ah, it's coming in tomorrow, fuck. It's annoying. Fermate D, I could use like a... I have Fermate D, which might work. I might have to use that Fermate D. Because I don't want it sitting for another fucking day, because it's just gonna get... Yeah, I probably just use my Fermate D for the dispatch, I guess. Shouldn't be too bad. Nuclear option. I mean, there are nuclear options, just it's very expensive and not really worth getting into. Though I can afford it, I don't know if it's worth really getting into, because very expensive. And then the nuclear bombs themselves are very expensive to upkeep, and then having to get all the uranium. Probably not this game for nuclear weapons, probably not worth it. Yet, and again, check the dead, 100 men, it's a dead, 100 men, George again, again. I could go for Peru. I'm going down to charge. Before. And that's when the dead men are charging again. Auschwitz and again. Attack of the dead, 100 men. These are the dead, again. 100 again, 100 again, done and done. I do kind of want to max these out, because these would be pretty good against any ship invasions. Amazonia. The Nordeste. Bolivia down here. I think we're gonna go for Peru. Yeah, I would say some do have certain advantages and disadvantages. Like, starting out as United States, you get big military, big economy, but you have higher unrest because you're a democracy setting. You could start as Uganda. There's not much, it's harder. Your economy is smaller military. Kind of like my situation at the beginning, starting out as Iceland. Then you have like North Korea, which starts you out as communist. Or you'll have like China that starts you out as socialist. So it depends on the country. There are different starting advantages and disadvantages. I like to do the smaller countries because it's a little more challenging to get up there. I only play big countries if I want a quick game, really. With the first state too. An adaptation and mechanize. I think this will be useful. Charging again. Should probably wait for all these to get it then. I have to refine political theory one more time just to get some more bonuses off of the military upkeep, because military upkeep is very high right now. 15 million. Oh well. Down here. Move you to Havana. Or actually, let's combine y'all real quick. Is there artillery in here too? Yes, there it is. Where do I want to put the artillery? That's a good question. I might move the artillery up to the capital. Nothing wrong with more artillery up there. Small mistakes, I guess it depends. Definitely, if you're in a war, then yes, a small mistake can lead to failure if you're in the middle of a war. If you're in the middle of an economy, a small mistake might not be too bad, but it can also be pretty bad depending on the outcome, so... It is very focused on small details, so yeah, it is very much. But yeah, again, I like strategy games, so... I'd maybe play Ready or Not on Tuesday. But Ready or Not kind of... It went a little bit downhill after censoring, so... And going Xbox, so I don't know if I play Ready or Not, but... Definitely gonna play GeoGuessr tomorrow. That'll be fun. Peru. Begin on the declaring of war. I'll capture Peru. Ready or Not is a fun game, but they kind of did a lot of censoring, which kind of ruins the game because the point of it is supposed to be more of a realistic SWAT simulator, but they did a lot of censoring, especially with the more human trafficking storylines, so it kind of ruins it when you're expecting a realistic game, and then they kind of are forced to just get rid of all the realism. Make a couple more infantry down here. Yeah, they had to because they decided to implement on Xbox, I guess, and PlayStation, and then they had certain requirements, and then it kind of just fucked everything over, even for the PC one. Yeah, you have a good rest of your day too. We'll see you another stream, I guess. Alright. See you. See. There. Alright. Wait for these to go up. Hey, what's up? Tico, I guess that's how I pronounce her name. Can I pronounce as Tico? What's up? Yeah, I don't know. It's an issue with the bitrate. I don't know why. I have to figure it out. I'm also live on YouTube, so I'll give you the YouTube link. Usually that one will work. So let me see. Here. TK, alright. Also, here's the YouTube link. I don't know why, but Twitch has a bitrate problem. I probably need to figure out what's wrong with it. Because that says unstable, even though my internet is completely fine and everything, so I don't know. It should be fine on YouTube, though. YouTube should be working well. I think it's some people do that. Also, I don't know, Twitch is just weird with... Twitch is just weird. Here. Hop over to the YouTube live so I can keep up with that chat too. Oh, here it is. Yeah, sorry if you were watching on YouTube chat. I don't... My extension that I use to keep up with my YouTube chat is not working right now. But yeah. I probably should keep up with YouTube chat more too. That's my fault though. But yeah. Sick. Oh yeah, anyways. We're gonna continue with this. I'll probably play half hour, then I probably just log off because it's getting late and I do have to finish up the wine. Should be good to take that now. But yeah. I really need to figure out what's wrong with my extension so I can read both chats. Alright, so Liechtenstein is gone. Canada and West Africa are still here. So 2,650,000. Alright, let's see, how long have I been live for? Let me see. About 2.5 hours, over 2.5 hours. I might just end stream now. It's been a while. It's been a long stream. It's been a long stream for sure, and it's just been a lot of... Not much going on in Ron this stream. So, next stream I plan to do GeoGuessr. So I'm going to try and figure out what's wrong with the bitrate. Because it says my bitrate's too high, but... Average bit stream is too high. Probably because of my bitrate limiter. Let me see. Let me see if I can increase the bitrate. Stream. Yeah, move it up to 7,000 and see if that helps at all. I have no idea if that's gonna help. I have to probably just mess with it and look up some stuff, but I'm gonna try and get it fixed eventually. But yeah. I think I'm gonna end stream here for today because I am going to work on my wine and then I'm probably just gonna relax because I do have to go back to work tomorrow. So if you're interested in staying connected, well, the Discord is pinned here up. The Discord link is pinned here up at the Twitch chat. I'll also put it in the YouTube chat. If you want to stay connected, if you want to stay in touch on when the next stream is. Tomorrow I'll probably be streaming around 6 or 7 p.m. I don't really have a set schedule. But I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you next stream.